Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most unsuccessful podcast in the history of broadcasting. That's right, we're very proud of that. Hey guys, look who it is, Artie Lang, the Artie Quitter podcast coming at you live. Well, not live. It's a few hours earlier than when you're hearing it, I think, if all the technical issues work out, as they do every day. Exciting show. It's a Thursday. You know what that means. What do we call it?
Freshman Buschetti Day.
Who asked you to fucking talk?
Sorry.
You said my name. He just said my name wrong.
Pressman
I know.
Buschetti
He said
Day.
Pressman.
Pressman. What is that about?
Freshman Buschetti Day.
Let me host the show, dude. Of the two of us, I'm the
excited.
one. Okay,
Sorry, that's
I guess
why.
you're the one with the degree from the Connecticut School of Broadcasting.
Yeah, I
Did you go there? You went there.
I
right?
did because I was on probation.
I was first in my class.
You went there?
Everybody
No, I
went
was
there.
on probation in the summer of 1987, and I didn't have a job or a hobby. And my probation officer said you should get an activity because it'll look better for the probation people. So I said, all right. So on Howard, I heard about Connecticut School of Broadcasting. I said I'd love to go into radio, so I enrolled.
The one in New Jersey.
I was
right?
there. Yeah, well, it was in 1987. It was in Rochelle Park, and I went for 2 months. I graduated, but I didn't pay attention when I graduated. I didn't know how to play a cassette. But I do know that the host fucking opens the show, Mike. I'm not.
very sorry.
It's Thursday, and that means Mike Buschetti and Stacy Pressman are here, not Pressman.
Prush.
Yes, I'm glad to-
Prush.
I thought we were best friends, Mike.
We are, Stacey. Prushman.
It's like me
I
calling
said
you
it.
Mike Spaghetti or something. It's
Exactly.
like-
I'm sorry, Stacey. I was just so excited. I just
Have you met someone else who's like your new best friend?
No.
That's what it sounds like.
Not at
That's
all.
what it feels like to me, Mike.
Now,
No.
Mike is wearing a shirt today that only can be. It's described. I mean, you know what? If you went on a picnic in the Hamptons, and someone brought a blanket for the picnic, that's what your shirt. That's what your shirt looks like. Your thoughts, Mike?
I like my blanket.
Well, very defiant.
It looks like it's very uppity. His shirt's very uppity, I think.
I know.
you look like a jerk off. All right, we're gonna move on. Sheba Mason's here. She's been here before, Jackie Mason's daughter, but that's not why I love her. She's very funny, a comic. But that's part of the theme today because we're having a couple of daughters of major, iconic American comedians to discuss their life and why they went into stand-up and their relationships. And later on in the show, to join Sheba Mason, is Mindy Rickles. Guess who her father is? Don Rickles. That's right. And she's going to be calling in from a mansion, I assume, in Malibu. So we'll have that discussion. But Sheba, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. Now, it was a very interesting. I was in front of the Comedy Cellar the other night, holding court as I do. And we were sitting outside on a nice summer night. A lot of the comics sit outside, and Sheba walked by, and I didn't know she was going to walk by, but she had my book on her. It was very odd that you had my book. You were just holding my book, Crash and Burn.
I've been reading your book, and you looked at me like, "Oh my God, is she too classy to read my book?"
Well, yeah, I think everybody is. I think everybody is. But what? So that was very flattering.
It's a very well written book. It's exciting. It's a roller coaster.
The guy who wrote it's coming later. No, I write it. I've written both books with Anthony Boza, and I have a third book deal. It's probably going to be signed soon, and Anthony's going to come later, and we'll talk about it on the podcast. But and then later on today, I got a busy day. I was on Boomer and Carton this morning because I'm at Caroline's this Saturday. If I can plug a fucking show, Mike, for once, just calm down. I'm at Caroline's Comedy Club for 2 big shows this Saturday. And I did Boomer and Carton today, and then I'm doing Anthony Cumia's show.
Awesome.
From Opie and Anthony, his podcast. I'm doing that
cool.
tonight.
Anthony's
Mike, what are your
fun.
thoughts on that?
It's going to be fun. Anthony's a good guy.
Yeah, tell him we said hi.
I will. So now, Mike, your thoughts on the Iran deal? We have it here. Do we have it here? Well, what I want to do is, you know the Iran deal that Obama made and some other Democrats made?
He probably fucked something up over there. I'm
Well,
sure.
it's a big thing in Congress now, whether they think it's going to be passed, but there's so many people opposed to it. Every Republican is.
And a lot of Jews.
And a lot of Jews, because they
My
feel
father.
that they feel they sell it out. They feel we might,
Yeah, both our fathers.
people feel Israel gets sold out. We're giving them $150 billion. They have capabilities maybe to make a nuclear weapon.
No, let's stop these fucking psychos.
What's
now.
the logic behind it?
But
Obama
Mike
logic.
didn't like Jews. We learned on the TV show,
Oh,
remember?
stop it.
That's right. Well, Mike made a very, very
Well,
insulting
Barry
Jewish
Sobel was the
joke.
one.
Well, no, like he was playing a Southern redneck, but we didn't realize it was really him he was playing in secret.
She's playing me in secret.
Yeah. I asked him to say the Southern drink mint julep, and he went juleps.
Maybe
Right.
take it as a compliment.
I don't know. But we have the blocking. This is the massive part that a lot of people are worried about: blocking the pathways to a nuclear weapon. And this is that part of the deal that discusses the nuclear capabilities. So, Mike, I just want for our listeners, I want you to read just part of the deal.
Okay.
And just read that page.
It's like a press conference.
Right. This is the Iran deal as read by Mike Boschetti.
Blocking the pathways to a nuclear weapon. This deal cuts off Iran's abilities to purchase a nuclear weapon with plutonium. The core of Iran's heavy water reactor at Iraq, it's a fucking town over there. I don't know. Let me start this again.
Go right ahead, Mike. This is Mike Boschetti reading the
Mike,
Iran
just read it,
deal.
but don't make. Oh, you can make comments. I
Okay,
guess.
thank you.
That's fine. No, you can do whatever you want. But
thank you, Stacey.
remember, Stacey's right, though. Be
You have to
respectful.
educate the
Be
people.
respectful of this.
Okay, blocking the pathways to a nuclear weapon. This deal cuts off Iran's ability to purchase a nuclear weapon with plutonium. The core of Iran's heavy water reactor at Iraq will be removed and filtered with concrete so it can be used again. The United States will be part of the international partnership that will approve the plan to redesign and rebuild the reactor so it will not produce weapon-grade plutonium.
This is Mike Boschetti reading the Iran
For
deal.
the next 15 years, Iran will not be able to build any additional heavy water reactors, and will not be able to accumulate excessive heavy water, and will not be able to conduct the reprocessing. Okay.
This is Mike Boschetti reading the Iran.
Iran will ship out all spent fuel for present and future power and research nuclear reactors for 15 years and has committed to rely on light water for future nuclear reactors. This deal cuts off Iran's ability to purchase nuclear weapons. Good. Let them throw out
Mike
uranium.
Bochetti's
enrichment.
thoughts on the Iran deal.
Iran will have to reach 2/3 of its Iran will have to reach 2/3 of its centrifuges, which are used to enrich uranium.
Some Middle Eastern music.
All the
My wedding music, actually.
all of the pipework that connects to the centrifuges allows them to enrich uranium, which will be dismantled, removed, and kept under continuous surveillance by the IAEA, whatever the hell that is.
Mike, try to sing it to the music. Try to sing the deal to the music.
For a decade, Iraq will only be able to operate roughly 5,000 centrifuges at Natasha. Iran will be able to enrich uranium to keep fusion missiles.
This is Mike Boschetti singing the Iran deal to Middle Eastern music.
At Fordell for 15 years. For the first decade, Iran will only be used to its first generation RL-1 fusion.
All right, now stop. Now, Mike, now your thoughts on what you
Bahava,
just
like
read.
Bahava?
It's all just words.
That's not Iranian.
But I need your analogy on it.
It's probably words of treachery.
Well,
No.
what you
Yeah.
know, you just read them. What are they?
They want to disband them, but there's no way that's going to happen in Iran because
They're trying-
they want our blood, everybody's blood over there.
Is that true? Now, that's a blanket statement
No,
you're
it
making
is.
about the Iranian people.
Oh, they want Jewish people's blood. They want Christians, Catholics, anybody that's not them. They want to.
Sheba Mason, your thoughts?
Well, I think, like my father said, he was just on Fox News, and he said, we're giving them a gift.
It's just on Fox
You know?
News. We're giving them a gift.
Why are we giving them so many billions
We're
of
giving them
dollars?
$150 billion. Why? I mean, I'm a Jew. I don't give these people money. You don't give people money away when you're a Jew. Barack Obama's not a Jew. He gives money away. If I was a Jew president, I would not give them money. I say, no, you give me money. Sheba, that's an excellent point. Was your father really on Fox News?
Yeah.
And that's probably what he was saying, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what he was saying.
But are they paying
In
them?
that exact cadence.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like we're throwing that in as a gift.
Yeah, why do we, Mike? What do you think that? Why do we give them $150 billion? Your thoughts on this?
The thing is, what are they going to do with that money, though? That's the real.
That's what I'm asking,
Build roadways.
asshole.
They're probably going to. No, they're probably going to want to wreak havoc on people with that money. I'm sure.
Mike Boschetti, wreak havoc money. I don't know. If I got money, I wouldn't wreak havoc. I'd open maybe a deli. I don't know. You get an accountant.
I don't trust that. They're probably going to fucking wreak havoc on innocent people.
What would you do
I'm
with
sure.
$150 billion, Mike? Would you save all the animals that need saving?
I'd do a lot of things.
What would you do first? Would you buy Stacey something nice?
Of course.
What would you get her?
I'd get her and have a castle built for her, any place she wants.
Would you like that, Stacey?
Europe,
Or is that the
America.
creepiest thing you've
That's
ever
the
heard?
creepiest I've ever heard.
No, not you know what I mean. Something nice, not like something that, I don't know. I take care of my family, Stacy, my friends, Audie. I'd give you.
What would you get for your family?
I get my mom a gigantic house, whatever she wants, with all maids and butlers.
What would you get her? Better washing machine, so she
there's
could wash your clothes.
No more washing machines. I'll send. I'll just buy a suit and just throw it out if I don't want it.
Has she dyed your hair since we talked to you
No,
last?
no, I'm going to. No, not
You're
at
going to
all.
Louisa.
I'm going to go to Louisa soon, very soon.
Louisa, the chick we met from
Yeah.
Astor Hair.
I think I know what she looks like. I'm trying to remember.
What does
It's a
she
while
look
ago.
like? Probably you.
No, she don't look like me. That's
No,
for
she's
sure.
probably hot. But I don't know. All the Jews are against this deal because I think part of the deal is that, and this is crazy. If Iran gets into a fight with any other country, a war, we have to support Iran for at least a little while. And what if that's Israel?
No,
I
no,
mean that's one of our biggest
No,
allies.
that's fucking bullshit. Then
Not only that, we can't even inspect them without
Right.
any. They need
no,
notice.
no surprise inspections, Mike.
Why
No
would they make
surprise.
this deal? Like, this sounds like a crazy deal.
So, Mike, even you, as anti-Semitic as you are,
Oh, stop.
you're against this.
We're paying them off essentially not to have more nuclear weapons.
Yeah, but the surprise inspection thing is a big deal because
That
when
is
they
a
get
big
that
deal.
money, they could, what could they do?
you know what they're going to do with that money? They're going to fucking wreak havoc. Those douchebags.
Don't they have that crazy president that we all hate?
Oh, of course, that guy
that speaks and we laugh at him.
Right, he talks
Yeah.
about the hatred of Jews openly.
You know what my
Gays, Jews,
anything.
everyone.
Why is
Yeah.
this? Why,
Tim was a half Iranian and his family fled.
Tim who?
My ex-husband.
Oh, I didn't know your name. His name was Tim. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, it's okay.
Go ahead, yeah.
So his father was, came from Iran, and when the Shah left, they all left. Like everyone fled. It was a beautiful.
They
country.
liked the Shah.
Yeah, it was a beautiful country, cultured.
The
women
Shah
were-
was corrupt, but he was basically a money guy.
The country was nice.
The Ayatollah was a religious nut. See, that's what you can't. That's Saddam Hussein was like a mafia don. You understand? You could deal with him. All Saddam Hussein wanted was money. He was a gangster.
He was
When we
evil.
got rid of him, ISIS, all stuff. This is religious craziness. You can't fight religious craziness because if they're willing to die flying into a building, how do you fight that? You can't fight it. You can deal with a gangster.
'Cause they wanna
It's
live.
Staten Island type shit, Mike. Explain it.
you just got to do the right thing and hand the money over to the right people. Otherwise, you'll be floating on a log someplace.
Chiba, your thoughts on that?
on the mafia in Staten Island.
Yeah. What do you think about Mike? Do you think Mike's connected?
I was once told that every single Italian has some kind of connection.
Well, that's Mike. Do you think that's a racist statement?
It's possibly very true on Staten Island, especially.
What color would you say Mike's hair is? He dyes at a certain color. What color would you say it is?
In reality,
Yeah. No, right now. No, it's gray. Of course, it's horribly
yeah.
gray.
Shiva, your
Yeah.
fantasies.
Yeah.
right now I'd say, I mean, I have to get past the mullet, the developing mullet.
Right. It's getting long.
It's yeah.
But what color do you think that is? Because there's a bit of a debate.
I would say it's like
A disgusting brown?
a mud brown.
A mud brown? Have you heard of the chartreuse? That color,
Yeah.
chartreuse? Well, that's what Mike claims it is.
Chartreuse.
But we were told by Louisa, an expert at a hair salon, that chartreuse is in fact green.
Very green. It's
Yeah.
like the color that first. Like,
So, Mike, why would you say that?
yeah, why would you say that?
You think it's green?
I was
You
being a
think it's green?
smart ass on the show.
He's
Really.
like the
Fucking
word.
asshole.
You thought it was the same. You thought it was brown.
Yeah,
already.
I did. Of course it's brown. Sheba's right. It's a disgusting
being-
No,
shit brown.
you thought chartreuse was brown, didn't you?
Oh, that's what I thought based on that.
Right.
Based on what Mike said. She's giving me false information.
so he
No.
was tricking us all. Actually.
Exactly.
What happened was you guys were breaking balls about me with my hair, so I figured let me be a wise ass, and you guys asked me the color. So I go,
Now I'm starting.
chartreuse.
I'm also detecting a third chin is starting on you.
No.
No.
Sheba, you got a better angle. Is that a third chin there?
It looks
That's
like
a
a
third
very
chin.
stealthy. Listen, I can't say anything bad about Mike because I remember when he once chose
Write it down. I'll
sex
say
with
it.
me over the Tonight Show.
Of course.
So how can I
Now
ever?
explain that story.
Years ago.
Well, people put me on the spot. They were like,
Oh, now they
You're
put you
on the
spot.
radio.
All right, you're right. He does have three chins.
Yeah, exactly. No, I
He's on the
see. You know what you look like? You know, like when like when a bird stores food for their young in their like little throat area. That's what it looks
well,
like.
here's what happened. One of our friends, I don't know if I should mention,
Why?
Chris Murphy, right? You know him, right?
Yeah, okay, he's a comedian.
He's breaking our balls. He goes, "What'd you rather have?" And sex with Stephen Mason or Tonight Show? I go, "Well, the Tonight Show will always be there."
Oh, that's nice. That's
Oh, that's nice.
And Mike, you look like the March of the Penguins when the mother feeds the young. That's what it looks like. It's like I feel like Morgan Freeman, if he was narrating your life, would say, "And now Bichetti's mother throws up a milky substance." Has your mother ever fed you like a bird?
No.
She never regurgitated food into your
No,
mouth?
not at all.
Right.
I always fed myself.
Stacey, have you learned anything more about Mike's personal life now that you're
I met his mom
one of his
this week.
closest friends? She's a dear woman.
She's a beautiful woman.
I love
Yeah.
her. Now, do you feel bad that Mike makes you do everything?
Yeah. He has to stop.
No, I did
immediately.
stop.
What have you done? What do you do that you like as far as you say you shower, you clean yourself in the shower.
course.
You clean yourself when you make a number two.
I clean myself every day.
He's
I
very
make-
clean, Mike.
Right.
He never smells. He's
That's true. He
like,
never smells.
He never smells.
See, women know these things.
Well, I don't know. I disagree with that. I mean, I'm saying that's been a lie.
No, they're very.
In
no.
New Orleans, you're getting a little ripe,
He was.
but we all were.
Yeah.
we
New
all
Orleans,
were.
everyone gets
It was
right.
disgusting, the swamp. But so you bathe every day,
Of course.
and now what about dishes, laundry?
I take care of dishes. My mom's going away actually for like 5 days.
Well, you're nice enough to put the
Really?
dish
Uh-oh.
when Mike finishes.
Home Alone 4.
when Mike
Mike
finishes his food, he's nice enough to put the dishes under his bed.
She's going away for like 5 days.
Where she? Please, I hope she's
She's
going.
going to Canada on a retreat.
And what are you going to do?
Are
Are you going to survive, Mike?
yeah, of course. What man's
Do you
up?
need
We got-
help?
No.
What are you and your brothers and sisters going to do that all live
No,
with
my
your mother?
brothers are going. Just me and my brothers are going to be home.
Uh-oh.
What the hell is that house going to turn into?
Oh no!
Honestly, all of Mike's brothers are in their 50s, and they all live at home
No,
with their
they're-
Italian mom in Staten Island.
No, but you know what?
It's basically the worst nightmare a woman could have.
No.
Well, what are you going to do? Your mom's away. Now, are you going to bring the dishes down to the kitchen?
No, we got a large supply of paper plates.
That's how you're doing it? Instead of doing
You're
the
like
dishes?
you're turning into my father. That's what my father would do. My
No.
father can't even do
No,
anything.
no, we got everything cooked. My brothers are good.
What about
cooks.
your laundry?
We're taking care of it tonight. You know, before she goes.
No, Mike, you're gonna.
So
learn
you're
how to
making
do-
her do a bunch of
No.
laundry before she goes? That's
No,
what
no.
you just
No,
said.
you're gonna do your freaking laundry.
No, I am.
And you're gonna cook, and you're gonna
Listen
clean
to
the
Stacey.
dishes.
No, you know what?
And you're gonna actually make the house cleaner than it was before she left.
You listen to what he just said, and you know this is true. Don't backtrack on it. I said, "What about the laundry?" He says, "We're gonna make her do a big load of laundry before she leaves."
No, we
That's what you basically
I'm
just
calling your
said. The
mother.
poor woman.
no. All my
Is it a
laundry-
religious retreat? I hope.
No, yes, it is. All my laundry's been taken.
She has to go away from you to pray.
When
No,
she
but
prays,
My
So-
brother's a good cook.
When she
so I'll
prays.
he'll cook and I'll do the dishes.
when your mother prays, what do you think she says?
Please take him away soon.
Well, no, she doesn't say that. She loves you, but she
Please
probably,
make
says, she probably says, "Please take me away." So
Maybe I don't know.
one day she'll sit at the foot of the Lord. She
I'll be
will.
there right with him.
No, because you put her through hell. A wonderful woman by not doing your own laundry
No, but
or
you
your
know
own
what?
dishes.
No, my
and
brother's
not leaving
my,
the house.
My brother's going to cook and I do the dishes. My brother's a great cook.
You're 53. What is your long-term plan for leaving the house?
No, but
When do you see yourself having your
no, but
own
there's a
home?
reason why I'm there too. I never. People always bother, and people never hear my side of the story.
Well, let's hear it. You're on the fucking air.
Okay.
We're out of time. We're out of time. But no, what is your side of the story?
Okay, first of all, my mom's been on disability for years, right?
Okay, and
I
so you
help-
make it. So of course, what you do is give her work to do.
No, I help her pay her rent. I help her pay her rent.
Lie. How?
I help her pay her rent.
Where do you get money from?
Please let me finish.
Okay, go right ahead.
I pay her rent. If I could afford to, I'd have my own place and send her money every month as well. But
What is your long-term plan for not living with your mother? You're 53. At 63 years old, do you see yourself living alone?
Of course, sending her cash.
Okay. Stacey, how do you feel about that?
I hope that he does.
No, I will.
I'm praying for.
Sheba, do you think that's possible?
I think if he, well, you don't want to say where you get money from.
No, I don't like talking about.
All right, so you
All
get
right.
Well,
money.
he's a stand-up comedian, but what, are
Yeah.
do you run a criminal enterprise? Why do you hate that? What's the matter?
No, I just don't like talking
His
about money,
residuals,
though.
Artie. His residuals.
I think in 10 years he could make the transition.
At the age of 63.
Maybe he'll meet a woman, and the woman
within-
he'll just move with a woman that will take
Yeah.
care of him. That's what
Now, how
these
do you
guys
f-
always do.
Now,
think
how do
you'll
you
find
feel
a
about
woman.
Stacey saying that she's not that woman? You have to meet a woman.
I don't know. Which life has to offer. You know what's out there.
You have to get out there and live.
Of course.
I mean,
Now, do you meet any women at gigs? You do gigs. I'm sure they love you. You're
They
like
love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. They're always.
You know what he did? He was such a sweetheart. We were selling merch in the front, and Mike was sitting watching my pocketbook in the back. While all the fans were, and I'm like, Mike, where's Mike? And he was
Well,
like,
that's an illness.
I said,
No, it's not
That
an
he was
makes
so,
me
he was
sad.
so worried about my
It
pocketbook.
makes me sad. That
No,
you
it's
did
not an illness because
It makes me sad that you did
He
that.
thought the strippers would take money out of my pocketbook.
Well, I'll
No.
take all of their drug addicts.
no, but no. Am I right or wrong?
No,
about
he was
that?
right, but she should have just brought my pocketbook to the front.
By the way,
with me.
merch is short for merchandise.
No, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I did the right thing. I thought I did.
No, you did he did the right thing.
No,
but
Mike,
he
you're
should-
obsessed with Stacy. It's
I'm
ridiculous.
very protective, though.
No. Well, let her deal with her own purse. You got to
you
get out.
should've
Why
just
weren't
said-
you selling merch?
I don't have any, but I was still.
I know he should have sold merch. And Twitchell's was
What
selling.
happened to the Mike Buschetti calendar?
No, Twitchell's was telling.
Oh, that's fucking.
we should do that. And Twitchell's.
Twitchell's, who has Tourette's syndrome,
We're
can
selling
barely
pictures.
function. He has merch.
No, he was selling already pictures of himself.
Right. Why don't you do that? You have
It goes-
pictures of
I don't have
yourself.
anything. I don't
Why
like
don't
a
you sell a
button.
Why don't you sell a Mike Buschetti chartreuse hair dye?
You should sell T-shirts.
Workout.
What we're gonna
T-shirt.
what we're gonna do for the tour is buy one T-shirt and don't sell it together.
Yeah.
This way we split the merch and we have
Absolutely.
You know, I
Well, you're
think-
gonna need more than one.
and then a DVDs whatever.
No, that's what
yeah.
we're gonna do because merchandise together. It'll be the
At least a
best.
T-shirt, you know. So anyway, but he should be selling merch. Why was Twitchell selling merch and not you?
Exactly, because Twitchell is taking life by the horns.
I had stuff online though. You know what I mean? A while.
Doesn't matter. No one's gonna.
Nobody cares about online.
People barely buy. Do people buy a lot online? Like, do you
Not
think?
your crowd.
No, they buy when they're there. They see, oh,
It's
you were
the
funny.
moment.
It's
Yeah.
the moment they see you.
In
You
the
tell your
moment.
jokes.
Yeah,
And they don't
they're all
even-
enthusiastic in
That's
the
right.
moment.
I'm convinced they never watched my DVD. Like I said,
I would buy your merch.
I would buy it. Too.
Why is Twitchell's, who has a horrible, bad disease,
He's a nice guy.
why is
though.
he more together than you?
Because Bob Levy is being his mentor.
Well, that's not a great mentor actually, but I mean.
Now, how many people showed up at the gig the other night?
We had a sold out crowd. It was crowded.
But it was pretty much crowded.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it was a good. It was actually a good gig. We had a good time.
All right.
I hosted. It was great.
And we-
Stacey headlined.
What jokes did you do?
I just whatever I did, I just went up there and started having fun with people too.
Well, let's
right?
hear a joke.
You did that joke about your Marines in here?
I started talking about being a Marine, and messing with people, and everything else.
Well, let's hear it. Mud, you're a comedian.
I know.
Why
but,
are you being shy?
I'm not shy. I'm.
Take
you
a
know,
breath and do your jokes, just like I did at the gynecologist. Just
Right,
take a breath.
exactly. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, right. Wait. Let me think of one to say. Sorry.
See, now you're doing what the audience does.
Oh, okay. One I didn't do, I should have did that night.
Let's hear it.
My brother was screaming how much he paid for rent. I said, "Shh, you want Mama to throw his boat out?"
Wait, can you say that? You didn't do that joke.
No, I didn't. I love that, Stacey. I said,
Say the joke one more time.
my brother was screaming how much he paid for rent. I said, "Shh, you want Mom to throw his boat out?"
Better. Do it.
Then I had another one like that. I still feel like I'm 12 years old living at home. Maybe the Batman bed sheets have something to do with it.
That's not bad.
Okay, what do you call it? Hold on. Oh, I just moved. Actually, my mom did. She took me with her. I have a long distance relationship with this woman. It's telescopic. Okay, can I curse? I had this blind date. That's the only reason why she fucked me.
How about your rape jokes, Mike? Those are my favorite.
Oh, okay. I would. Oh, okay. Hold on, Station. Oh, God, wait a minute. Oh, fuck! I forgot it now.
You know the joke.
I know it's Station. I'm sorry.
one that- about the book?
Sex is a lot of exercise, especially with all that running.
She was confused.
I was reading this book in OCD. It took me 2 days to read the author's name.
Keep going.
Okay, I will. My psychiatrist said, "Do you have a mental block?" No, it's more of a foundation. I said,
Wait.
I'm busting your balls. That's how long I can keep it straight. They're all funny jokes. Come on, we're goofing on. We're fucking
You're
around.
funny. You're doing great.
It's
Mike.
funny when there's dead silence after a joke.
Because he's a one-liner guy, so it's like it's funny to do.
Yeah. Well, you got some bomb sweat though.
Mike, you did great. Wait,
Is that hair dye?
maybe. No, it's not head dye.
Oh.
Wait, what's the joke with the foundation? I didn't get that one. Maybe I'm just dumb.
Oh, I'm sorry, Stacey. I said, my psychiatrist said, "Do you have a mental block?"
Block?
No, it's more of a foundation.
You know, like a block is just
so
a
big.
little part
Oh,
of a.
okay.
You know,
I didn't get
exactly.
that one.
But Stacey's right. I think that joke needs work. I
Can you
think,
make it just choose a different thing other than foundation, right?
Yeah.
What's bigger than a block? It's an
head.
avenue or something?
More of a wall. More of we're just riffing here. I think the best advice is to just ditch that joke altogether.
It does well. People get it sometimes.
Do that?
People
Okay, well, fine. Fuck me then. Do it.
No, it depends where it is, though.
How much money are you making a year doing stand-up?
I don't talk about this kind of
It's
stuff.
off the books already. We get cash.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay, fine. I'm not going to say anything then. Now, do you report the taxes? That's why you're not talking, because you don't report taxes.
No.
All right,
My
fine.
name is Mike Capone. I mean, not Capone.
You know what?
Mike-
Don't say Tim, but they want to start like an audit, dude.
Mike
You don't want to
doesn't
start an audit.
Mike doesn't want his money to go to Iran.
Yeah, well, no, none of us.
proud
No, that money's not going to those fucking
Because
douches.
as Mike said 43 times, they're going to wreak havoc.
No, think about it, because we got to fight whoever they're against.
Now,
No,
what are your
that's-
thoughts on the political landscape now, all of you? Trump, what do you think, Shiva? The Donald Trump phenomenon? What do you think's going to happen there?
Well, it's I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I don't know what's going to ultimately happen.
I don't
but-
think he'll get elected.
You
But
know?
I do enjoy the
funny.
entertainment of the whole thing as a comedian, absolutely.
He's not 100% wrong about so many
I don't.
things.
I agree completely, but I'm saying I don't think. Ultimately, I think there's a ceiling to his appeal. It's not visible now, but it's very early.
Sometimes I like him, and then when he gets petty, and then like the way he said
That's
that
all
about
he
her
does.
face.
That's going to hurt. Yeah, that's going to
Yeah.
hurt him because he seems like a third grade kid going back
Yeah.
at people. That's not presidential.
When he's doing the debate, he's going to look weird.
It's not presidential.
Like you have to talk about her face.
But
like, is that-
people are like that, and people vote. Mike, when's the last time you voted?
I voted for current president now,
Who's that?
Obama.
You voted for Obama?
Yep, I certainly did.
Oh, so what you say off the air is not true then.
I was voting from.
What about what you taught Stacy's cat that time?
Oh, that was but I was.
Right.
Snuggles knows I love him. Can I say hi to him? My
All right, now this is Mike
All right.
saying hi to Stacy Pressman's cat Snuggles.
I will shit out heroin and I will even shoot people up.
What is that?
Good,
Oh.
Snuggles.
Niggas are stupid and violent.
Oh, right, what about that?
No, this is not true of white people.
I'm so glad you're feeling better. I'm so
Willing
glad,
to take a shit.
Snuggles. I'm so glad you're yourself again.
I will shit out heroin.
Mommy told you you're doing really good. You're a big boy.
Niggas are stupid and violent.
That's what
right.
I'm talking
Hell
about.
you. You're a big boy.
Can I
How could you vote for Obama and say that?
No, but I was goaded into that.
Oh, you were going into the Sheba thing. It's
but can
always
I-
you.
no,
It's
but can
always
I-
you. It's always on you.
Can I say hi to Snuggles? It's my daily ritual.
Okay, let's let Mike say hi to Snuggles. What?
We have to call.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
call.
Hi, Snuggles. How are you, buddy? I miss you. It's been a while. I miss you, buddy. I'll see you soon. I love you. Me and you. My mommy's the best mama in the whole world. We love us, Snuggies. I'll see you soon, baby. Bye-bye.
Mike, what do you think that does to other men when they hear you do that?
I don't give a shit what it does
I
to
get
other
like it
people.
really gives me douche
Who
chills. I
cares
get-
what he does to other people?
Snuggles is not a subscriber. No
That's
offense.
right. That's right. You're making me lose subscribers.
No, but the thing is, I don't care what other people think. I never cared. Who cares?
Oh,
I
that
have to
shirt
play
proves that.
I have to play it for Snuggles now.
Snuggles, what's moi, by the way? You kissing?
Yeah, going, hi, baby. Mwah. That's what it is.
Now, do we
I
have to
love
take a break to call her?
No.
Oh, let's take a break. We'll take a break. We're going to call Mindy Nichols. We're going to call Mindy Rickles, Don Rickles' daughter, and Sheba Mason, Jackie Mason's daughter's here. Both of them are great comics in their own right. We're going to hear from them about what it's like to be the daughter of a legendary comic and, of course, be a comic themselves. Bochetti's here. Stacey Pressman's here because it's Thursday and people love them to death, as do I. And Mike read some of the Iran deal. And he
fired
did
up,
vote
Mike.
for Obama. And on top of, he's a huge racist, but he voted for Obama, very anti-Semitic, and you're against the Iran deal. I think you're...
I am against those fucking
You're-
troublemaking.
Hi, Snuggles. Hi, baby.
complicated.
Niggas are stupid and violent.
Hope
Back
you're
in.
doing a lot better, buddy. Mommy said you're a good boy.
Niggas are stupid and violent.
That's right. Mommy said
Niggas are stupid and violent.
you're a good boy.
Want
and
some
you went to
cock?
the bathroom. Goody. You're a good boy, Snuggles. I love you. Hope you're doing better.
Went to the bathroom.
Mommy said you're a good boy. You know what that means, Snuggles?
Niggas are stupid and violent.
Next time I see you, another scratchy pose.